Hello, let's go ahead and pull your daily tarot cards. Alright, we got 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. See which of those cards you're vibing with. The deck for today is the Oh So Classic Rider Tarot deck. I had somebody ask me the other day what would be a good way to start, and I said buy this deck and then buy a good book like the Territorial or the Big Visions book. Both of those items may be in or out of stock, but yeah. Okay, anyways. The Rider Tarot, the classic. Let's go ahead and pull these cards. This is the deck that I learned on, so this is the one that I know best. Alright, interesting. Just from the visuals I can see from my side, this is going to be an interesting read today. Let's go ahead and go. Let's start with number 1. Okay. The reading that I'm getting for those of you that chose number 1 is that we have some thoughts and planning to do. We have some thoughts and planning to prepare for. We have some changes coming up, and in order for us to, how do I describe it? In order for us to be prepared to come forward into this new era, we need to think a little bit more about it. We haven't planned enough. We haven't thought enough. The card that I got for you is the Three of Wands. Three of Wands in reverse, and as you can see from this, this is a card about somebody contemplating the future, preparing to step over that little threshold and move forward. And I think that we have a lot of preparation to do, because I don't think that things are going to get easier for us. They're going to get harder for us. Well, how do I describe it? We can build that better world that we want, but there's going to be a lot of bloody noses, broken bones, and we need to get ready for it. Okay, let's go ahead and go to, that got dark there. Let's go ahead and go to number 3. Okay. For those of you that chose number 3, the reading that I'm getting for you is that you are finally reached a breaking point. You finally reached a breaking point where you're ready to say enough is enough, and you're ready to stop doubting yourself, and you're also ready to let go of limitations, and you're ready to also let go of doubts that are holding you back. The card that I got for you is the Eight of Swords. And this is a very powerful card. Early on when I was learning about this card, one of the things that was most important to learn about this card is that even though this person looks bound, and even though they look like they have a blindfold on, all those are self-imposed. The swords around them are their thoughts. The swords around them are their thoughts and doubts. So because this is reverse, this means that we are ready to finally take off those doubts, if for lack of a better way to say it, and move forward. So that is number 3. Okay, the last card that I got, the reading I'm getting for this one is that we are able to take the past things that we have learned about, and we're able to start pushing them forward, and we're going to be able to start learning from our past experiences, taking our past experiences and pushing them into the future. We have, for people like me who have children, we have a whole generation that's coming up that we are helping raise up, and they need all of our experience. They need all of the things that we've learned. And also, while it is harder for people like me sometimes to take advice from other people, there are older generations who have been where we are now, even though if we don't want to admit it. The card I ended up for you was the Nine of Wands. And those wands that are in the background, similar to how those swords that were in the Eight of Swords, those wands that are in the background of this are really they're really the past experiences that you have learned, that now you have this new wand that's in your hand, as you can see here. The new wand that's in their hand is there because it's the newest challenge, and you can take the experience from the past, put it towards the future. So as you can see, look at these cards as I line them up here. There's definitely a common theme here. Very vertical, very very working on ourselves, and also taking our power and moving it forward. So that's the read I got for you today. Again, the deck is the classic Rider Tarot deck. I think if you want to start with your first deck of cards, this is the one to start with. Even if you're intimidated by it, because it doesn't have any keywords, it doesn't have any phrases, it doesn't have anything on it. If you learn this deck, then you will be able to use almost any deck. Not any, almost any deck. There are still decks that I find very difficult to read from. But, yeah, there you go. Okay, thank you, and, yeah, that's it. Thanks a lot. All right, bye.